This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So New Mexico State's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Cutler. Bears the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Missouri State's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Might be changing the route. Clark to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. Shakes off the defender. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fry. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Still on his feet. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play action fake. It's you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. Clark wants to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Aggies.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they can... game together, offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you.
He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's caught. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, there's an example of how this tight end can be a big weapon in the passing game. That time on the corner route does a nice job separating from the defender and hauling in the catch.
Clark to fire. Release to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawrence. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Right on the money. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Cutler. Here comes the heat. Finds a little space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The short hands, it's Williams. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Complete to start this drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Motion from the wideout. He might want another play. Clark wants to throw. The quick out. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Bears are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Motion from the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Collins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. They'll move the tight end. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Missouri State.
This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. He marched 78 yards down the field. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Trucks through the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Nice move there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On the run, it's Callaway. Breaks the tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Now he's looking to throw it. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Cutler. Trust that. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the left. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Clark to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that...
Going downfield for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Clark wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Clark to fire. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off play action on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Clark wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He wants to change this route. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the cover. And they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Trying play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it himself. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll give it to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the...
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wide receiver going in motion. Clark to fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Let's go! On the ground with the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
He doesn't need anything to be under him. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the single back. Turning it on. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Joyner. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Clark wants to throw. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Prime. At the 40, there he goes. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Clark to fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the high.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll try the run. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.